Peter Luger Steak House is a steakhouse located in the Williamsburg section of Brooklyn, New York City, with a second location in Great Neck, New York, on Long Island. Peter Luger has been named the best steakhouse in New York City by Zagat Survey for 30 years in a row. The Brooklyn location is known for its long wooden bar, and the dining rooms have a Teutonic air, with exposed wooden beams, burnished oak wainscoting, brass chandeliers and weathered beer hall tables. In 2002, it was named to the James Beard Foundation's list of America's Classics. History: the Brooklyn location was established in 1887 as Carl Luger's Café copyright, billiards and bowling alley in the then predominantly German neighborhood, which would shortly thereafter be in the shadow of the Williamsburg Bridge. German-born Peter Luger was the owner and nephew Carl was the chef. When Peter died, the restaurant declined. In 1950, Peter Luger's son shut the restaurant and put it up for auction. The restaurant was auctioned by Williamsburg auctioneers Bernard and Lester McGrill, who were frequent guests of the restaurant. Sol Foreman, who owned a metal giftware factory across the street, bought it for a whimsically low bid. According to Lester McGrill, the purchase price was $35,000, which included the building as well as the restaurant. According to One History, the neighborhood was declining, filling up with Hasidic Jews, whose kosher rules forbade the eating of Luger, unregistered trademark S hindquarters. Foreman had been eating at Luger for 25 years, and he needed a place to take his clients. He was the only bidder when the restaurant was auctioned off. The purchase cemented the friendship between the McGrills and Foremans. Lester McGrill was a living legend at the Brooklyn location who frequented the restaurant almost 5 days a week for 60 years. Legend has it that McGrill visited the Great Neck restaurant one evening. Mistreated by the maitre, he asked to use the house phone. He turned to the offending host and stated, "It's for you." On the other end of the phone, an irate Sol Foreman fired the offending host on the spot and McGrill was immediately seated. A rave from a one-quarter bear critic Craig Claiborne in the New York Times was proof that Foreman had kept the Luger faith, and the 4-star review generated a new legion of the faithful. Foreman opened a Great Neck, New York location, which was closed in 1984 after a fire severely damaged the restaurant, reopening in a year and a half later in 1986. Foreman died in 2001 at the age of 98. Among the current owners of the restaurant is Amy Rubenstein, wife of Howard Rubenstein, the legendary PR man whose clients have included George Steinbrenner, Rupert Murdoch, and Donald Trump. Famous guests have included James Cagney, Alfred Hitchcock, Robert De Niro, Henry Kissinger, Elizabeth Taylor, Jackie Gleason, Chuck Schumer, Johnny Carson, and Jerry Seinfeld. Tennis champion Pete Sampras also liked to celebrate wins at the U.S. Open by feasting at Peter Luger's. In July 2009, while having dinner at Peter Luger, New York Governor David Paterson secretly had Richard Ravitch sworn in as Lieutenant Governor to oversee the stalemate-stricken state Senate. See also, List of restaurants in New York City, List of steakhouses, references. External links, official website.